ain't shit. Why your girl just wanna suck my dick? She be in my inbox, dog. Come on, get your bitch. I meant to say, come on, get your bitch. I ain't got time for all that shit. Tryna get to some more paper just to make your stupid ass bitch.
Yo,
What's happening, man? What's going on with y'all?
we in the building. I gotta close my pants like
feel?
this, bro.
How y'all doing? I feel like it's been
I got
a while.
that VSOP. It matched the outfit, so I had to get the box and put the shot today. You drink water now, bro. Give me that back. I know how you get when I get some fancy liquor. I know you want to try it out. You shouldn't have crossed over.
Look.
Yeah.
Put me something in my cap.
You go get you a glass like a normal human being. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to waste none of this VSOP. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead. The people ain't worrying about you on the side. Speaking about my man's going to take a walk, you know, because he can't see, y'all can't see, he can't see, but he can hear and y'all can hear, right? Before we get the show rolling, I just want to shout out to the original makers of the balloon pop. I think it's a little chick. The balloon pop. You hear me? The red balloon pop. When the person who started it all. I think it's a chick.
The game shit?
Yeah, the game shit. You hear me? But it's the one that started it all, like who invented the shit. And then, people started doing theirs after her. Her shit going to Netflix, you hear me?
Going to Netflix?
Yeah, bro. They done got a new channel. She done got blessed with a channel on Netflix, bro, for the balloon popping thing. So they about to be, I guess, like a series or whatever. So shout out to her. You hear me? Kudos. Toodles.
That's her name, Toodles?
No, I'm like, toodles to her. See, this is how men drink shots. You hear me? Nigga don't fill a glass all the way up to the top, running all over like a goddamn drunk. You know what I'm saying? Drinking. Like, look at that shit. Do that like that. Come on, man. My little brother over there said, I ain't gonna lie, I want him to slide that bottle over here. You know what I mean? But see, what we talking about today? La Familia.
Ooh, the family.
Right? We talking about the fam, man.
People.
Fly fam. You know how we gonna do it. You dead, so we talking about the fam today, man. Your loved one, the people you love, your kids, your mom, your sisters, your girl, your significant other, your wife, your confidant, your Bonnie or your Clyde, you dig, your friends, your close ones. That's what we talking about today, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you put that chain on that puppy first, and you walk him.
Ooh,
I'm on him, dude.
Put that chain on the puppy.
That's how the old people
walk him.
How my mama be.
You gotta knock my shit off.
All right, now. She be sideways with it, up with it. Come on, Angie. You got a high five.
So boom.
That's my mama.
I had a conversation with my cousin this week,
right?
Hey, that nigga touched me, dog. You touched my heart.
Oh, okay.
Like, this is my favorite cousin. You hear me? I'm thinking he calling me the bullshit.
I ain't never met him. I ain't saying you ain't big dog, but I ain't never met you, son. I don't remember. I don't remember.
He used to come to the house.
I knew this nigga since 92, bro.
You remember?
Nah, bro, so what the nigga used to take my sister or something, bro?
They used to play the game.
Nah, my sister ain't play no games, dog.
But anyway, dog.
You tell him, no, where my phone at?
Cuz hit me up, you hear me? He like, dog, I'm thinking, he calling a joke with a nigga and shit. But that's what we do.
All right.
So, man, he like, dog, we ain't never deal with the shit we had seen and shit coming up. Like, we ain't never deal with that shit. Like, we laughed it off.
Y'all ain't worked through that trauma.
Yeah, like.
Or y'all figure that's how it's supposed to go.
Right. So, like, coming up, you hear me?
It's normal.
We found it to be normal. We found it to be like.
But the family.
That ain't what you should do. But like, it's like we didn't process it all the way. You hear me? Like,
that's just what it is.
Right. Huh? Wait, what?
That's just what it is. Like.
Right. That's what it is. Like,
I just felt like.
I wouldn't do that shit.
Right.
Damn. Like my daddy and mama doing that shit to each other. Or like vice versa. Like so. We would laugh at it. We making jokes about this shit. Nigga, your mama messing with such and such on Black Planet.
Right.
So like, nigga, like, we ain't never really deal with that, like, cause we laughed at it.
Right.
Like, but so he calling me like, yo, cuz, like, we never really dealt with shit the right way.
Right.
Like,
y'all let it go in over y'all head.
No, like, I never even asked you about your mama. And I'm like, yeah, we
She's
never
straight
did
up.
talk about that. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, he was like, man, yeah, bro, we gotta get together, bro. Like, we gotta rebuild shit.
Right.
Like, from ground up.
Right.
Like,
Like,
he hit me with an analogy, like, right quick, like, if you got bad wine, you don't take that bad wine out that bottle and put new wine into that old bottle.
right.
You start over from scratch. You get a new batch.
Right.
You get new grapes. You get.
I don't know nothing about wine, so I don't know how.
Some deep
but
shit.
I could feel like,
I want
you
him
know,
on the show. We're gonna have to get him on the show.
You don't take your feet out of athlete's foot shoes, wipe them off, get them all clean, get them straight, and then put the feet right back in those shoes.
Same shoe.
You know, we gotta change this whole shit up. So I get them like,
Round
y'all
up.
the new future. Y'all churn need to be saying, damn, my dad is still on. Been my dad. I ain't never seen my dad play with my mom like that. You know, his wife, right? Like I felt like, you know, all right, him and my mom not together, but the woman that he with always been 100 to me, and I watch how he treat
my shit is like my whole thing of things is, bro. Like, I want to break the cycle of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be a stigma.
Because it is better to like
people think like it's gonna go.
Right.
Like, I don't.
It is better to be like, you know, jump a part of his bad rather than trying to stick together and then keep it bad.
And yeah, you just
both they all doing little shit,
falling into the same niche and doing
fussing,
the same
fighting,
shit.
doing little shit. Because when the kids get older, they go peep the scene out.
Because if you want better for real, you gonna do better. You ain't gonna do fuck shit.
Nigga shooting hoops outside, man, at 9 o'clock. Your dad ain't put up that. No. Nigga come inside at 12 o'clock. Mom like, man, I'm about to go to sleep. He gonna keep playing with me every night. The kid ain't gonna say nothing, but they 13, 14, they know what's going on. Like, man, my pop out.
Right.
Yeah, man. And then he come on for that drunk, for that wine, or she come on, you know, from doing whatever they're like, man, it's better just go y'all separate ways and get them turn 2 birthdays. You know what I mean?
2 parties.
But I was gonna say some shit like, you know, that shit is important and like that shit hard, right? Like far as like not just, I mean, take care of your kids and just being like, you know, fam type shit, like what he was saying,
bro, keep fighting
with cuz and bro and all that, like just trying to keep, you know, your circle together. But I'm talking about like if you did have a girl, like you were ready to like settle down, right, and be like, okay, I'm about to fuck with shorty, I'm about to shorty like I'm about to fuck with dude and shit like that.
Right.
Mentally and like physically and all that shit hard, right? That's why most people, it's easy to be single, right? It's like, it ain't no work.
You ain't got nothing to do.
It ain't no work. Right? People keep, like, it could be a motherfucker tripping, right? Oh man, you ain't called me yesterday. You know what? I don't need this shit. I gotta check in with you. I had a busy day. You know what? Fuck this shit. Like, I could talk to my other person, you hear me? It's easier to do that shit because it ain't no work, right? But it's just like actually having a job, right? Just say if you had a job and you had to be there at 8 o'clock, you gotta get up in the morning at 7:30. You gotta brush your teeth. You know you can't be late no more, right? And you know you need that check. You know you need that bread. You got shit to do. You got to pay your rent. You might don't.
Having every time you're late.
You go get fussed at the boss, or you go get a late point. You might get fired. You ain't playing your part at work, so they got to let you go.
You want to be at that job.
Right? And you know you want to be at the job. So that's the thing.
It.
Now, if you at that job, you crying all the time, man, let's just go find something better. Don't be wasting them people time coming up there ain't even doing the work right. But when you know you ready to put that hard in, because they got hard worker, right? People been on the job 10, 15, 20 years. Some people own their own business. That's what it really is. Like, if you work hard to, like, own your shit, own your family, like, you like, man, fuck it, this is my family. You hear me? I'm going to treat this motherfucker like it's my business. It's going to be hard, though, right? Like, every day that I own a job, I own a business, it's going to be hard. You got to handle every situation that come about. Why? Because you want to keep that business. You want to keep that job. So that's how our relationship is, man. That shit really hard work. And if you ain't ready to put that work in, don't fuck with it like that, you hear me?
Go back to the other show, bro.
They do. And look, it's crazy though.
Like,
when me and bro was like trying to think what we were talking about this week, I was telling like, man, I think I'm gonna touch bases on that La Familia, right? Like, you know, because I've been the easy man my whole life, right? Like, and it wasn't even no brainer, right? It'd be like, why you just don't want to commit to me? Why you just, baby, listen, it's just more easy. Yeah, I wouldn't flat right out and say it, but I'm pretty much like not tied in with nobody. I'm helping you really. Cause who said that, within the next 4-5 years we gonna get married? I'm talking about all the way back to high school. This just ain't like adult life. I'm talking about high school shit, fresh out of high school shit. Like, come on, man, we in our young 20s, like we got our 30s, we got our 40s, like we can no telling who we gonna meet. So don't get crazy.
You start to want more.
With that.
You want more with life.
Yeah. Like you gotta get to a point where you like, okay.
So what you doing right now?
Just
working hard, right?
Yeah, we gotta work hard, man. You hear me? It ain't gonna be easy, right? But look, when I was telling them, bro, what we gonna talk about, I go to stop at the store. I'm in a line. I'm looking at my phone. You know how you be in the store line, looking at your phone, waiting to check out. And they got like an older guy behind me, and I kind of peripheral peep him, and then I hear a voice and shit. I don't even really like sitting up there looking at him, but he sound like about early 40s. The lady he running with sound like 60, 70, right? And just out the blue, he's gonna tell her, yeah, my son fresh out of college, fresh in the college, one of the two. Like he done got married. Talking about you want to do. I was telling him before you got married, like, man, you just got in college. You got your whole life in front of you. It can sound harsh, right? It can sound harsh, like Pop's telling his son not to get married. Like why would you not want your son to meet a woman and get married, right? But Pops already knew. You 20-something, man, you have all kind of probably you would want this, you would want that. 25, you will feel different than you was at 21. 28, you will feel like I'm tapping into 30. I gotta switch it up, so that's gonna be a different vibe than 25. You 28, right. You looking at 25, you're like, man, you a boy, right? I know how I was thinking at 25. I'm 28 now, boy. I know you're not on my level. And it's only 3 years different. But if you've been to those ages and them stages, you know what I'm saying. Right. And then when you hit 30, even though you were just 28 and you felt like you was approaching that 30, it still hit different when you hit that 30. Right? And then if you playing with 31, 32 and you walk into that, not a vibe all the way different. It's either you like this, like, right? You still like, I'm like, I don't want to work for this shit. I just want to keep me a few on the roster. I'm just saying, like, but some people at that point, I'm 30-something now, I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be bad. I just want to keep my roster. And they know that. And they should tell the people that, right? Like, hey, listen, if you fuck with me, just know I ain't trying to tie down, right? Or vice versa. If you is, you got to know you got to cut all that other shit out. You got to get ready to work. Right. You gotta, it's like your boss saying, listen, you want this job? Oh man, I want it. This is how much we pay in a week. Oh, that's what I need. You okay? You saying this is what you need.
You're not about to keep
that's a uniform.
Your old job when you fucking
going ride over there and shit. Man, who in that bitch? Who back there? Yeah, what up, D-boy? You still in here? Let me tell you. And then the job calling you, hey, you're supposed to be at 8 o'clock, and you're like, oh shit. I'm coming on. Yeah.
About my old job.
You gotta stick to that one job. You gotta handle your business. You know what I mean? So it was just confirmation on what I was already thinking. And I heard school and the old lady talking about, like, that shit hard work, man. And you gotta know that, getting into it. So when shit go to happening and that hard work, when you gotta keep that family together and keep that family molded, and that shit get hard, you gotta be like, shit, this shit come with this shit. This shit come with the job. You hear me? This shit, I already know what I signed up for. Just like an NBA player when they go to the league and shit. Most of them, they do that. I could get traded. I could be in LA 2-3 years and then Houston the next 3-4 years. But I ain't tripping at what I signed up for. This is just what I work hard for. This is what I'm out there every day for. Shooting that bitch, dribbling that bitch, getting that bitch right. And all of that and everything.
Understanding your situation and shit.
Yeah, man. The kid, when they're in bed, what they gonna do? You would change a poo-poo diaper 2-3 times a day. Guess what? Tomorrow, they gonna poop again. Next day, they gonna poop again. Next day, they gonna poop again until you like, okay, you gotta get potty trained. And even when they in that process, it's still a process. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta do that. You hear me? Milk, get up in the middle of the night, do that shit. Like, you just gotta, like, take care of family, take care of business. Your brother call you tripping, like, he might be fucking up, but at one point in time, you need to just say that, listen, bro, I'm about to have like 30 minutes. If you want to hear this shit, if not, hang the phone up, but you're tripping, bro. What you mean, man? Listen, man, you just shit. I love you. I want you to do better. Say some shit I don't know. Might be your sister, your niece, your cousin, or something like that. And lead by example, too. You know what I'm saying? But like, for you, it might not be a situation where you got a girl or you got a wife, fiance. It might just be you, your kids, and you making an example like, man, fuck it, I'm about to show them, this mindset, what a boss is, or how I'm about to change this shit up. They knew the old me, but they not even about to know this here. You know what I'm saying?
Real
you gotta do that, man. Yeah. Because somebody, what Kendrick Lamar said, somebody gotta do it. You hear me? That's just mad about it. I just said you have 4 ducks, right? A mama duck have 4 ducks, right? And all them 4 ducks get out, tweet, and one go in the street.
Is she the 4th duck? Or so she would be the 5th duck, and she got 4 little ducks with her.
Yeah, she got 4 little ducks. She the 5th duck. So all together 5 ducks. Shout out to 5, right? Little fucking first
See, I
duck
did that.
going the street. And the other 3, just 3. This all our bloodline. But the other 3 decide to follow this one chicken, and they all get hit. Because they all flunked out. One of them motherfuckers gotta say, listen, I don't think I need to go in that street. And then they probably came back, and then the one probably said, you know what, I'm fucking with that one. And then if them 2 got hit, you still got 2 that were smarter, right? And now they have chicks. And they like, listen, as soon as you come out, don't go that fucking way. The mama know a little bit better. I ain't letting my chicks go in the street, right? And now you got at least more getting a little more better. And then now you want them to get even more better. We only got survive 2. This time we trying to survive 4. This time we trying to survive 6, right? So that was bro trying to say, like, Possum had it this way. We was almost falling into that, but now we gotta be this way. Because when our son get halfway our age, they gotta already be like, nigga, I'm about to be this way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
and it's kind of like that.
Want
You
son
know?
you to fall to be better than you.
That's why I tip my hat to that boy, Khalil 5. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I know him.
I had my daughter at 16, 17.
What's the fucking motion for?
And then at 18, 19, I was in jail doing shit like that. They got you. You know what I'm saying? Same old song you like to do, right? I'm gonna mention it in the can because I might make a real one every time. And I'm a can, yeah, right? But guess what? My daughter, same age, no baby, right? About to be the age I was in jail. She in college. You know what I'm saying? So I broke that stigma. Like, you ain't about to fall off to what I did. And then I got sons and daughters after her too. So now I'm like, that's the person I point to, right? I can't point at me because I didn't call the Joe. I had to get my GED in that bitch. I had a baby. So I can't say, all I can say is don't be like that.
Story,
right? I could be like Naya, you know what I'm saying? You see what Naya, you see what the other big sister had, and I make other little ducklings follow her. Right. I want to go to college. I can't wait till I get to college. You know what I'm saying? I always used to say shit like, I can't wait to get out of high school. I'm done with this shit.
For real,
yeah, man. I still ain't been.
I was on the rush to go and get my shit. You hear me? Get my own apartment.
That's it.
To get out the house.
Yeah, man. People used to tell you that you need to get your own. You know what I'm saying? Wait to get out of here.
Say, bro.
In my head, I thought 18, 19
on rush to get grown.
Yeah. Don't rush to get grown.
Yeah, that's when they did, son. You rush.
Yeah, I got babies now. I be telling them all the time. Listen, they be behind that cutting them sometimes. They got to say something.
Light bill.
Yeah, I be about to say something. I be like, you know what? Be a baby. You actually this age? Be 2. Be 3. Yeah, like.
I tell my children, man, like, be this age.
Because when you 35 and 40, you got to be 35 and 40.